Well, good morning, guys. Welcome to the Bass Piper channel. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July weekend. Everybody's getting back to the grind today, here on Monday. But I'm out here in the leather shop, aka the garage, just chilling this morning. It's about, I don't know, probably around 10 o'clock, and I want to get out here before the humidity got out here and have a stogie. I'm smoking an AJ Fernandez San Latano. Can y'all see that? If it focuses, bring it on in. And it's a Connecticut Robusto, and I like these cigars. As I told you on one of my videos, it's probably one of my bestest cigars. I've got a few of them, but this one here is close to the top for the price point and just the overall smoke output and just the taste that you get with these cigars. And so the San Latanos by AJ Fernandez are really good. Another one is the let me make sure I get this right. Is it the Aroma de Cuba, Connecticut? Is basically almost the same as this one. And if you can't find the San Latanos, look for those. They're around the same price point as well. And I got you a little farther back today. I got my phone sitting on the work table, and I'm over here in my chair, and me and Miss Bass Piper got some new rockers for camping. They're made for camping at the Bass Pro Shop. When we go do these rodeos, we got to have something to sit in, and you know Bass Piper ain't going nowhere without a rocker. So I got some boxes over here that I got to get rid of that they came in, and we're in the process of putting in some new windows in our home. As I told you in previous videos back, we started last March, putting in our sunroom windows, and we replaced all the doors around our home, our exterior doors. Got some nicer upgrades, and that was the first phase. And so now we're going into the second phase, and going to get the rest of the house wrapped. I got about 10 windows that I gotta put in, and they started last week. And when they put the first one in, I knew something was going awry. And they kept looking, taking it in, taking it out, taking it in, taking it out. I'm going, okay, something's up. So I kind of ventured back. They started in our master bathroom. And when the guy said, they said, no, he said, we're having a problem. These were measured wrong. So we're going to have to take all the windows back and have them redone. Well, the ironic thing about these windows going in on the second phase is that the new windows that we're putting in, we have panes in them. And so when they did the windows the first go round, they forgot to put the panes in. So they had to go back and redo the windows again, putting the panes in. Now they got the panes, but they didn't get the most accurate measurement. And basically what happened was they came in and they measured between the old windows, because when you're dealing with taking window, I'm doing total tear outs. I'm not just replacing the sashes, I'm doing the whole windows coming out. And the reason why I'm doing that is the fact of the age of the home. The home was built when me and Miss Bass Piper got married, in the year we got married. And so it's 42 years old. So I want to see if there's any problems, any damage that they could fix before something got, if something had just started, maybe water or some kind of water damage or something, we could fix it while we're taking the windows out. So the only way you can do that is by the total tear out. And but what they forgot to do is take the siding, the wrap at the bottom, wherever, and just peel one side back a little bit so they could get more of an accurate measurement. To make a long story short, they were about a ½ inch or so off, and half on both sides was about an inch off, and they wouldn't set right. So this is the third time with these windows that we're trying to get in. So hopefully third time is a charm. And we'll have them in hopefully by the end of the month. I think they're going to put expedite these through because we've been waiting for the last 3 or 4 months on the list to get them done. They're a very good company, don't get me wrong. Installers are fantastic. It was just a snafu. They've had some changes in their company and management and all of that, and I think things have just got miscommunicated with panels or no panels, and it just got jacked up. So these windows should come in right this time. I mean, the house has been measured 5 times now, and so by different levels of management. So because they keep eating them every time they're putting them together and they're wrong. So anyway, hopefully we'll have these things in by I'm hoping by next month, at the end of August. So I told you earlier we were looking at the possibilities of getting a price on a porch, putting a front porch on it. I don't know just yet if we're going to be able to make that happen, because we got a couple of things we want to do inside the house. So it all depends on the money flow. And but we are going to eventually have a front porch put on. We're excited about that. We've just saved that for the last thing to upgrade because it's the most costly. So these days especially, I should have went ahead 10 years ago and had it done. But the cost of composite boards and a tin roof that we're looking at putting on, and under this regime that we're under in Washington, as we all know, everything has gone sky high with everything. It's not just groceries and gas. And the builders have just gone crazy with, the sad part about all of this raising taxes and all of this, I'm not going to get on politics, but we all know once things go up, they very seldom come back down. And that's the problem when you hear politicians raising taxes, you do not want that mess. I don't care who's in there, what side of the fence, don't put them in there, because you're only cutting your throat. And we all know that all these freebies they talk about and all this stuff they're going to do and all that, the money's got to come from somewhere. And to be honest with you guys, I need to put the ashes out on this before they end up in my lap. Got a good little stack of dimes going there, guys. I tell you, and they burn even. These cigars burn even. They're nice cigars. But you're cutting your throat because you're just setting yourself up for failure with the cost of living and the cost of everything going to stay up there in the air once they get out of office. Some things may come down, fighting a piece of tobacco, but for the most part, your restaurants, your food, your industries, they usually stay jacked up. So we're hoping we can see some relief coming in the future. We better hope so. Or I'll just share my belly button opinion and I'll stop talking politics. We're not going to have a country if we don't. And so that's kind of what's going around here in Base Piper as well. We have some shutters we're going to put on the house, new shutters, and so that's over on the other side of the table you can't see. So the leather shop is getting backed up with other stuff other than leather right now. And these were going to be out of here, but because of the mess up on the windows, we've had to store them till we can get all the windows replaced, and then they're going to mount the new shutters and stuff up there for us. So anyway, I hope everybody's been doing well, and we had a good 4th of July and really didn't do a lot. Mama Base Piper, she painted the kitchen cabinets, but redoing our kitchen and utility room, putting in new flooring, giving a new paint job, and instead of buying new cabinets, we're redoing ours and putting new handles and goodies on it to dress them up. So we were basically doing that. I was doing all the prep, filling in all the holes, patching everything, caulking everything, getting everything like it needed. She's the painter in the family, and she's a good painter in the family. And so we give that to Mama Base Piper and let her just take care of that end of it. So that was our 4th of July. And but anyway, we're doing good at the gym. We are losing the weight slowly, and we've got she's beating me. Last time I was on the scales last week, I dropped about 8 to 9 pounds. She's working about 14 pounds. So normally it's the men that lose the weight first. So she said I'll probably surpass her. I don't know. We'll see. But we're doing good on the eating and all of that stuff, and trying to turn around the diabetes type thing that she is under right now. And hopefully I'm not at yet, but we don't know. So I'm acting and pretending like I am one. So for motivation and helping her as well. So we've been doing good, and I appreciate all y'all's prayers, those of the praying kind. Just keep praying if you would. You think about Base Piper. In your prayers, just remember us with that. We want to get eating right, get the weight off, start turning things around. And I told her, I said, the only thing about our age taking the weight off is that we will look like we got anorexia by the time we get the weight off we need, after everybody's so used to seeing the sizes we have been. And but you know, and when you start getting into your 60s and your 70s, you need to go ahead and start shrinking and get some of that weight off. But it's a big adjustment as you're doing it. But anyway, we're doing good, and just want to get on here and say hi this morning. And we're going to sit out here and finish this San Latano, and good cigar. And I'm thinking I might just do a series on my cigars since it's summertime, and then maybe save the tobacco reviews for the fall and the winter. And probably I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it, guys. I don't want to take every little canister, every little thing. And I mean, that will go on for months and years. But I think with the pipe tobacco, I might do it in sections of, you know, like aromatics of all the cherry blends, or all the vanilla blends, or all the English blends, or the whatever, and showcase some of the stuff and tell you my thoughts on it. I'll give you my belly button opinion on what I think about some of the tobacco, especially for you newbies. If you're looking at trying to find some different tobaccos, and you know, everybody's taste is subjective. So take it for what it's worth, you know. But hopefully it'll give you some kind of an idea if you plan on venturing out to try something. But we might look at starting the cigars first, and just kind of showcase. It'll be a shorter series with the cigars. But I hope everybody's been doing good. I'm going to get in here as soon as I can get the belt blanks back in stock that I use. I got 5 locations. I think I told you that they're all out of the size that I need, the 1.5 inch. And I got to the 1st of August. We have another rodeo the first weekend in August. So I got about 3 or 4 belts I want to put together and some pancake holsters. And just kind of see what works out there. Certain leather goods, when you're dealing with rodeos, as I said, certain things don't sell versus other things. So you kind of got to be selective and feel out the market. So I'm really thinking about down the road, maybe looking at an Etsy shop, or maybe doing something like that, Shopify, or there's a couple of others out there that I might look at. Once I start putting stuff out, I can put it on there. So we'll just see how things go, and get a little thing going there on the side for that. So anyway, guys, it's been 15 minutes. I'm going to get on off and listen. You guys have a good rest of the week. And as again, I hope you had a good 4th of July. Subscribers, thank you for subscribing. And we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until then, relax, have your pipe or your cigar. And don't forget the many blessings of God He gives us each and every day. You guys have a good week, and we'll talk with you later. Bye-bye.